It's time to say goodbye to all unnecessary manual drawing. Let's use the power of our computer to speed up the process. Let's see how. Hey guys, it's Adrian again, developer of Ork Slayer. My videos still have to catch up with the progress of the game, but I'll do my best. Outlines and masks should be familiar for you, I've already used them in my game. But I went the hard way. The more I age, the more I think, and the more I code, the better solutions I come up with. That's the case for today's topic as well. Let's see the masking first. The only time you saw masks in Ork Slayer was when the character got hit and the sprite flashed for a moment. The sprite sheets were rather simple. I had 2 frames for idle, 3 frames for attacking, 1 frame for both getting hit and dying. So the idle animation was pretty basic. It switched from frame 1 to frame 2 and reset, and if you got hurt, it switched to the masked version. Back then this sprite was good enough, but not from now on. The idle animation frame count is 8 now with 4 individual sprites. I can't just replace any of the idle frames for a moment with this random masked version, it would look so strange and unprofessional. The better way should be to color the exact frame and then continue the idle animation. So I thought I'll import the sprite sheet into the game and make Pygame copy the idle frames and print an overlaying color layer on them. This way the idle frame should always be on the go, and if we are hit, the list switches to the other one and then back. So the result is that we see a red flash on the character for a moment. If you're interested in the method I used, feel free to pause the video or ask me a question about it. So now we can draw masks. Cool. That's basically how you start drawing outlines. The outlines I used before were for the items in the shops, one for every enchantment level. You can imagine how tedious this was for all individual equipment. Bruh. Well, not anymore. Think about this sprite. Let's use a mask on it and color it to white. Now we want to display it 1 pixel off to all 4 dimensions. If our coordinates are x and y, we display the 4 masked pictures to y-1, y+1, x-1, x+1. And we can put the original sprite in the middle. Congratulations! Now we have the outline version of our image. We can also create outline for the corners too, but that requires 4 more display masks. And of course, you can loop this function and create outlines for a whole sprite sheet without any hard work. And if you do so, be sure to generate the outline versions when initializing the code to save performance. And now something extra in the end. While I was playing around with the draw function, I found out that we can display ellipses. Say no more, I know what I need. Didn't take much time and I had a whole new method of displaying the round status of the characters. When this white ellipse gets filled, they can use their turn. I've even added sound notification and flashing for the player. And to solve the health displaying for enemies, I used the same method with red color and a smaller radius. You can be sure that I'll use this technique to other stuff that I haven't mentioned yet. That's about it. Be sure to give some feedback, especially if you found this video helpful. Like and subscribe for further videos, and as always, stay safe and take care.